Welcome back to How to Souls. My name is Rach and today we're going to continue with our walkthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Last time we explored the depths and took out the gaping dragon and we got the key to Blighttown, so we're going to head to... Excuse me? Sir? We're going to head to Blighttown, but I'm just going to rest at the bonfire because there was no need for all that damage. Jeez. My character's build at the minute is very, very powerful, but it doesn't mean I can't still get my ass kicked by a torch. So once again, I mentioned this in the previous episode, but we're gonna tackle Blighttown the regular way, assuming that you did not pick up the Master Key as your starting gift, or start as the Thief class. I keep forgetting that the Thief obviously starts with the Master Key, so... There is a much easier way that you can tackle Blighttown going in from the back, in from Firelink Shrine. And I will be showing you that as we get through Blighttown. Well, I'll be showing you how to get out of Blighttown, basically. But that's the way you can go in. This is the regular way, after doing Capra Demon, Gaping Dragon, and now Blighttown. But if you pick the Master Key, it allows you to basically bypass Capra and Gaping Dragon and the Depths and most of Blighttown. So it really makes the Master Key very, very powerful for a second playthrough. But it's a big reason why I discourage it for a first playthrough. Because there's a good reason behind advising that you do those other bosses first. Because going straight to Quelaag as potentially your third boss... Oh, he's away. It just scares me. I just worry because you've probably not got a very good weapon or stat spread by then. Welcome to Blighttown! Our first enemies are these giant, jiggly bottom, ogre, club-wielding dudes. So the way I quite like to take care of them is getting a backstab in. Now be careful if you try and get behind anything in this area. The main enemy in Blighttown, at the top of Blighttown anyway, is gravity. It's going to be stepping or falling, or rolling I should say, off the edge. So you want to just, you want to just carefully get behind them, use your shields, get some backstabs in. That's going to do critical damage. They drop dung pies, which I have never really seen the use for, really. They poison the enemy, but they also poison you. It's like a troll weapon. Brilliant, brilliant. So we got our first blow dart assassin. And we've also got these three guys coming up here. Oof. Careful, careful. Oh, fab. He got stuck in the... Right, okay. Perfect. So with these guys on the left here, they will just keep shooting at us. And this toxic will go through our shields. So this was the reason that we picked up this spider shield in the depths. This will completely protect us against the blow darts and just all poison really. So you can safely approach and take him out. They've got ridiculously low health. Oh, he's giving us some poison clumps. How nice. How nice considering it gives us toxic and it gives us the ability to remove poison. How nice. You don't really need to come down here, but I'll just show you what is here. The key with Blighttown is taking things slow, really. Is being aware of your surroundings. Sort of getting used to... See, that was just a soul. The soul of a proud knight, though. The more souls we have, the more things we can afford. Worth picking up, I would say. You can also use the wooden structures around you as cover to section enemies off, like I did before. One of them got stuck in the wall. So it's just be aware of your surroundings. Take it slow. Okay, we get to sort of like a fork in the road here. We've got a path right that looks, well, kind of unstable, and that's because it is. Let's just take out this guy. Oh, that's a jump. So when you see him do that, don't get hit by that jump. I believe it doesn't matter if you're blocking or not. He'll still grab you and sort of suck your heat off. Right, unstable bridge. This bridge will move while you're on it. So be aware. Take it slow, but not too slow. I feel like if you take it too slow, you almost fall off easier. Alright, that was a push. Mimi. Oh, he had more health. He had loads of health compared to the last guy. This bridge will not move. This bridge is much safer to take. So you can kind of tell because of the lighting on this. The game wants you to go on this rickety bridge, but it's, no, it moves. It moves! Look! It's such a troll! I hate Blighttown! But yeah, no, go this way instead. But we're just going to go over here. I just want to point out, you can run and jump off this and get this item here. Should we do it? Should we give it a go? What's the worst that can happen, right? What, we die? We die? Alright, let's just give it a go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, just! This is an Iato, a katana. Now, katanas are very, very cool. You'll need a lot of dex to wield them. 20! Oh, but it does 300 bleed. So as with a lot of high dex weapons, it's got bleed damage. So if you hit an enemy a couple times with it, it's going to cause the enemy to bleed and they'll take a huge chunk of damage. If you're ballsy enough to make this jump, you can use that little, do what I did and use the little plank on the edge as a sort of indicator on when to jump. Then you get rewarded with both the Iato and the first Blighttown bonfire. So we'll light this here. This is our new checkpoint then, over the depths. I've got 11,000 souls, so I'm just going to pop that in endurance. And we will continue. Alright. So once again, I'm just going to be showing you the easiest way through this place. If in your opinion, jumping off that ledge wasn't the easiest, then never fear. I'm gonna just give me a minute and I'm just gonna address that. Right, okay, these dogs, yeah, they breathe fire now. That's fun. That's fun. And as you could probably hear, we've got another blow dart dude back there to deal with. What broke that? Who's that? Who's that? What the? Oh, you're up there. Okay, I was ready for you. I was ready for you. All right. Hello, we are back up here to before I made the sort of suicide jump off here. But if you fancy the Iato and the bonfire a little bit easier, you know, use this pole, jump on the end of that pole. If you fall, it's no big deal. The bonfire wasn't that far away, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're back here where we've got the bright bridge that moves and the darker bridge that doesn't. So we're going to proceed through the darker bridge. There are a few of these sort of blighted boys here, but I've killed them obviously on my way here. I don't know why I went round there, ignore me. So you head down this ladder here. It's just a short one here. And then down this ladder here. Where's the other ladder? There it is. And then down this ladder here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. Again, you'll find a couple of these blighted guys. And your bonfire is just here on the left. So it's just like jumping off there gets you a cool weapon and just a slightly easier way of getting around here to this bonfire. So I'll just rest there. Do I have enough for another? Oh no, 9,000 for another level. Oofed. So proceeding from the bonfire, we have a couple ways we can do this. You can take your time and fully explore Blighttown, but it is it's full of traps and nasty things and fire-breathing dogs and poison blow dart meanies and all sorts. There's our next one up there. So just use your spider shields. Oh wow, that was lucky that we didn't get hit by that guy. Yeah, use your spider shields. I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to do this with the least pain possible, but if there's anything important, I'll be sure to point it out to you. But you can, of course, if you want, take the time, fully explore, and find all the wonderful things waiting for you, like this spindly chap in Blighttown. This guy's not letting me be, so we're going to go take care of him. Grab this. Soul of a Proud Knight, very nice. I hear you guys down there, I hear you, I hear you. I'm trying to remember how you get down there. Is it this ladder? Right, we're going to take this ladder, but just be careful when you're aware that they're below you. Oh, there you are. There you are. Ah, balls. worries if we hack up. The bonfire's just there. It's all good. Ooh, a soul. Thank you. Right, so we've got this big old sucker guy who is kind of out of place here. I feel he's like a chaos demon kind of thing. I'm just going to heal up. We took a bit of chip damage there. But that shiny beside him is very good. It's very important. It's worth getting, so let's try and get it. We'll head down this ladder here. Whenever you see like these sort of blighted dudes near the bottom of a ladder or near the top, be aware that they might try and climb up it. Let's get that guy. There you go. Gotta love the spider shields. Yeah, be aware they might try and climb up it, so I just like to see if I can tease them into climbing up the ladder, and then when they're at the top, then I get them. This is a shield. I want to say eagle shield. Yeah, eagle shields. Great shield, so big and heavy, good stability, but not 100% block for some reason. I don't think it really has a place for me, personally. But yeah, we're gonna head back around here now, and back up the ladder. Okay, so from here, we can roll down where that broken pot is, down here. So if we head down the way, we've got a soul. We should start to see, here we go, a cave. So in this cave, we have another one of these chunky boys. Oh, nice butt shot. There should be another blighted as well. There we go. Oh, luckily he got stuck on the wall there. Fantastic. So they can be a little tricky, they can be a little scary, but at the end of the day, if you're having a hard time, just run back to the bonfire. You can sort of kite them onto the ladder and that sort of thing. In here, please don't fall down. Please don't. We can go down the ladder, carefully around here, through the fog wall. And now we are over here. Where's the ladder? There's the ladder. And now we are over here, so. Go over here, there's a ladder over there. This place is just poison and ladders, mostly. Oh, there's our first heckin' fire crab. Right, we're gonna leave him for now, because we're coming in here. Just want to point out, there is absolutely nothing in here. Absolutely nothing, okay? Don't worry about it. Purpose of this room is to show you there's a room down there, okay? And up there, obviously. Like, don't worry about it. There's nothing in here. It's a troll. Yeah, these guys are fun. They blow fire. And we can one-shot them. Fantastic. I love Blighttown, said no one ever. So this is where we continue down our ladders. Da, 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 da. Many crabs handle it. Oh, was that another? Oh, it is. It is. Be aware. Let's go focus on getting him first, eh? Done. These guys do respawn. Just to point that out, they do. Oh, the Wanderer set and a falchion from that corpse there. Ah, we're getting near the bottom now. Wow, this place looks so much better remastered. It's really almost nice. These mosquitoes are maybe my most hated enemy in this game. They get stuck in the floor, they're hard to target, they're hard to hit. They poison you, they're just disgusting. I just hate them. I really, really hate them. A lot. Oh, I fell on them. There we go, got two of them. So yeah, just slowly make your way down towards the swamp, where it's only gonna get more fun, I'm afraid. Oh, there's quite a lot of them there. We're just gonna see if I can funnel them. I could get a little punch. A little punch. Oh. It's hard when you kill something on top of another thing and you're not sure which is the living one to hit. These flipping mosquitoes, man! I hate them. Luckily my sword has quite a good move set for hitting them, but I've had so many runs with a weapon that just could not hit them, and it just annoys me so much. Ah, welcome to the base of Blighttown. So now that we have... Oh, I'm sighing because it just gets worse. Now that we have gotten through the first hurdle, and that is getting down here, we now have the next hurdle, and that is getting through the poison swamp. This place just gets better and better. That's why everyone hates it. It's literally 2-in-1. It's Pan 10 Pro V 2-in-1, innit? So poison here, I've got decent poison resistance with this armor, but it's still not great. You kind of need to accept at this point you are going to get poisoned. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on our equipment, put our purple moss clumps on our bars just so it's handy there that we can use. I recommend, if you know you're in a position where you're probably just going to get poisoned again, to instead heal. And if you're sort of safe on like a bank for a bit, then you can remove the poison. You don't want to burn through all these purple moss clumps, basically. To the left is actually the direction to a secret hidden area that I am not planning on covering in this walkthrough. But if you're interested, I'll get a video made on that. And once it's done, I've linked it for you in the cards above now. But that is the Great Hollow, that great big tree is the Great Hollow. And below it is Ash Lake, a completely hidden optional area with a few secrets, NPC quest that is truly heartbreaking, and some flying hydras. So if you're interested in that, you can check out that video. For now though, we're going to continue to the right through Blighttown. So because this place is all lovely and remastered, you can see in the distance there a sort of spiky mound that does have a big hole in it, a big cave sort of mouth in it. That is where we're heading. But first we're going to make sure we touch the bonfire. So we have a nice checkpoint from which to progress on Quelaag. Grabbing this soul here and sticking to the right hand side. Oh, I should pop on the rusted iron ring. Let's do that. Don't worry about poison in this game. It's not all that scary really. Which is why I would just recommend taking your time, healing rather than curing. Although if you're in a point where you have no heals, obviously cure. Right, we're safe. I'm going to save my poison moss and just heal at the bonfire here because that'll remove our poison as well. Perfect. I'm 300 souls off being able to level up. This room here is where I was. Remember, I got really angry at that empty room. This is the room that was below it. Here, and inside this chest is a dragon scale. So this is another thing to upgrade your dragon weapons. If you have the Drake Sword, if you have that Dragon King Great Axe that we cut off of Gaping Dragon, if you like that, then you can upgrade it with these dragon scales. It's very expensive to do so, but it's a cracking damage increase when you do that. Be very aware if you are human. As you step away from this bonfire, you will be invaded by, I want to say Maneater, but it's not Maneater. Mildred. Maneater Mildred. Of the swamp. She is a crazy beach. There we go. There she is over there. So she just chugs through that swamp. We've got some of these dudes to contend with. So how I like to fight Mildred is that I don't... How I like to fight Mildred is just here, so I don't have to worry about the swamp. You can parry her, but I tend to prefer going for a backstab. She's got a butcher's knife, which does have that very slow two-handed attack. Doesn't have a ton of health. But then again, I do a lot of damage, so there we go. Get the backstab, and she goes down. As with any invader, we'll get a humanity from killing her. Some souls. Was that 3 humanity? 3 humanity! And we get her butcher knife as well. There's another positive to defeating Black Phantom Maneater Mildred, and that is that she respects us as a great warrior, and she offers us her assistance on the upcoming boss fight. Now, I'm not sure if you actually have to rest at the bonfire to get Mildred's sign. Let's just do that preemptively, just in case. Quelaag is a boss that I personally am not that scared of. But for the purposes of this walkthrough, I think it would be best if we got Mildred along for the ride. If you've got a spare humanity, I recommend kindling that bonfire because Quelaag's health is, yeah, and you can take a lot of damage in that fight from the environment. So it's always, do you know what? I just recommend just kindling every bonfire. I love a Kindle. Love a heckin' Amazon Kindle, me. 10 heals or go home, right? This game is a little easier than the other Souls by way of like just how many heals you can get. This way here, don't worry about this just yet. This is actually the back door out / in if you have the master key to Blighttown. So we can come this way up this lift to completely bypass everything we have just done since the depths. Insane, right? I'm skipping a lot. There is a fire, what am I on about? Pyromancer armor set hidden in the swamp over there, which you can grab if you're looking for more like a light armor set that has good resistances. Actually, the Pyromancer set doesn't have much in the way of physical defense, but it is pretty good against fire, if I recall correctly. Right, I've been poisoned. I'm not going to bother removing it because we're about to go through the swamp again. Stick to the right-hand side. There are some chunky men with boulders that you don't really want to fight unless you have the rusted iron ring. I've actually managed to not aggro any of them. So now that I'm over here and I'm safe, I'm going to pop my purple moss clump, get rid of the poison, get rid of this guy just so I can show you them. Yeah, there's 1, 2, and then across the swamp, another 2. If you're far away, they'll throw the boulder at you. If you're close, they will roll the boulder at you. And they actually like summon more boulders as well. They like pull them out the ground, I'm sure. Yeah, they're a bad time, but you can actually avoid them completely if you stick to the right there. And we head in this nice spiderweb, egg sac covered Quelaag's domain. This boss is... this boss does fire damage, so I'm going to use my Dragon Crest shield. No need for the rusted iron ring, so I'm going to put on my Havel's ring, so we have that fast roll. And there is the sign for Maneater Mildred. Quelaag has a decent amount of health, but I do find the real thing with this boss that I find the most difficult is the lava. So the boss can both hit you in melee with her sword, but also the beast part of her spits lava. So a good way to tackle this boss is to get Mildred along with you, just to distract the boss, because the more time you can spend near the boss's backside, the better, basically. There's all sorts of scary things going on from the front. So if you get Mildred here, she will distract the boss and allow you to get some hits in the backside. Alright. Okay, so cutscene and then we'll go over her moves. Alright, so bestial bottom that spits fire, like so, and human torso with a flame-covered sword. So as always, staying near the front is always a bad idea. You can see her attacking with her sword. I find if you hang out... Can I get near the front, please, Mildred? If you hang out just here, near the side of her, the sword doesn't hit you. Probably not a bad idea to have just a shield out. Just in case. I realize I got the summon thinking it would be easier to explain this boss, but I think it's actually making it more difficult. The main thing with this boss is to stay away from the front. If you have no choice, obviously if you're unable to summon, Oh damn, she's about to die. Then I find, hello, can I get you to pay attention to me? I find if you hang out just here, to her left, back off when you see the legs rise, back off when you see her crouch in, because that is an AoE attack. Can I get her to do that again? That's the front legs. So it's mostly a case of waiting for her to spit lava, circling around, being very aware of your surroundings, so not stepping into the lava. Here we go, we're getting the sword. Oh, Mildred, I was talking! As you can see, as with any boss fight, if you bring a summon, whether it's a person or not, it's going to make the fight laughably easy. If you're looking for some good tips on how to fight Quelaag solo, I do have a separate video on this boss fight going into much more detail about it, but for the purposes of this walkthrough, we are doing the easy way. We're doing the easy road. So with Quelaag down, we are free to proceed and ring our second Bell of Awakening. One high up above, they said, one deep down below, and this is the one deep down below. Bear in mind, before you pull this lever and ring the bell, if you have not killed Lautrak, he will now kill your Firekeeper, and thus rendering Firelink Shrine's Bonfire unusable until you get revenge on him. And also, this will open the gates to Sen's Fortress. So it's worth knowing. So that was the game showing you there where to go next, giving you this nice little homeward bone so you can warp out of here, which we're not going to do just yet. And yeah, that's the next place we're going to go, Sen's Fortress. But in the next episode, we're actually going to stay here in Blighttown for a little bit. I'm going to show you a couple things below here. We're going to quickly take out a boss down here. In the Demon Ruins, and also I'm going to show you the back exit, how to get out of Blighttown, or how to get in here if you are a thief or you pick the master key. So all that coming up in the next part. Here's the end card, so you can click here to go to that next part, or subscribe for more tips and walkthrough videos like this for all types of Souls games. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in those.